Hi everybody, it's Gunny here, and it's time for the reaction video. You know how this works with my raspy, horsey voice, drinking too much coffee. But here we go. We all know who this is. The silhouette was not exactly... Sound of music. Kukri. Alright. Right, standard, yep. Nice. Yeah, that's going to be dangerous. This guy, man. This guy's a pain. Right, okay. Oh, the links. I see that red flash. Oh, alright, don't show us the thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, that's that. Okay, let's go back and try to analyze it. I'm not really a Kukri user. But there's a couple of things to say about this. Sand, first of all. That for me is a bit of a reference, video cameras to, you know, I mean, if you know anything about SNK and the legacy of these characters, I'm sure you've tried to play SNK heroines, although for some of you it might have been a bit expensive, and some of you, you know, the experience on the Switch might have not been the best frame per second experience. Now, normally, right, well, I've got to finish my point, sorry. So, Kukri, as you know, is the boss of SNK heroines. Sorry, spoilers ahead. And that was a little reference there to his little voyeurism antics, where he was peeping at the girls. So you're kind of wondering, right, how SNK is bringing back this character. And as I said before, I was wondering if he's going to be a team leader or something else. And it's quite interesting. Another point I'd like to mention is that you can basically see his face here. You can I don't know about your video monitor or anything, but I can see his face. And in some of the pre-production illustrations and in some sketches, you can see his face. But normally in the game you can't see his face. But here it's a little bit brighter now. You can make out a bit more of his features. Although in some screenshots you just it just looks ridiculous. You just see his eyes sticking out of the darkness. You're like, okay, fair enough. But let's put it this way: he's not an ugly guy. All right. Whether that's making any difference to his attraction for female fans, I don't know. Notice the earrings; they're sticking out. They're not in the dark. That's quite interesting. What's going on with this face? What's that about? What was that about, bruv? What's going on here? I don't know, but all right, whatever. It's like a cat, and maybe that is a reference. We've seen some cats in the shadows with little eyes popping out. You're like, hey. Anyway, the Sandman is back. That's quite a lot of posing, and as you know, if you know, just even King Fighters 14, he's got quite a lot of fun poses, JoJo-esque, kind of cool actually, to be honest. Yeah, basically SNK heroines ruined him. That's it. He was cool until then. And if you remember anything about the end quotes, he was always swearing and mocking the other opponents. So he's a bit of a troll character, but now he's a bit of a stalker as well. And you're like, But stalker troll part is quite fun. Yeah, that was cool. And yeah, I noticed some comments as well talking about the sand and how it looks a bit more muddy. And I think that's really, again, kind of similar to what's happening with the fire. And maybe that will change, maybe that won't, right? But if you remember the early screenshots and video footage of the fire, they were very more molten, very more watery. Now they're a little bit more flamey. But that might be just the look, the artistic look. And yeah, the sand is a bit more solid now, but you know, it's interesting to see that the last King of Fighters 14, arguably it was better, but we'll see what happens. It's may not be the final result. So there's the old drill. And now, yeah, you see the EX moves come in. And remember, as far as I understand, so far, EX moves take half a bar. So it's quite interesting to see that some characters, this is going to be a big advantage for them. And I think Kukri is one of them. And it's going to be a real pain to fight Kukri when he's got like five bars. If he's an anchor, if he's the last character, he's going to be a pain. There's going to be lots of teleporting. They're like that. Back, forward. Which way am I blocking? And I'm sure that EXZ is going to cause juggles. Then, yeah, linking into supers. You're like, oh gosh. Link. Nice link. And yeah, so surfs up, dude. And that thing just comes in. I think that's really all I want to say about Kukri, to be honest. It's like, yeah, he's another kind of troll character, so it's going to be really annoying to fight this guy, but also really fun to play. So who knows, maybe we could add this character to a team of trolls. It's interesting, again, there to point out there's still some storyline stuff going on there, and as you know, Antonov is kind of broke now, so possibly he owes Kukri some money, possibly. Antonov's like, what are you talking about? You didn't win a tournament. I'm not giving you any money. What are you talking about? Go away. Or something like that. But otherwise, yeah, Kukri. The more interesting point to me, actually, forgot to mention, that's what's more interesting to me, right, is where does this character place, right? As we said in the last video, we're like, okay, Kukri is a team leader, right? And if we're looking at the characters, we've seen most of the characters. Most of the characters now. Some of us like to argue about it, but most of the characters are basically team leaders are in first place, right? That's it. Shun'ei is team leader. Kyo is team leader. Terry is team leader. You can't tell me like Andy's team leader or Joe's team leader. Please. Ryo's team leader, right? Antonov's team leader. Leona, I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure Ralph has a higher rank, but right? And we can argue all day about it, right? But just from the illustrations, I would say these are team leaders. But there you see, in some like videos and some other places, they've swapped around the positions. So you're just wondering if it's really, really final. And maybe there is no team leader. Maybe that's just some sort of weird thing that we've all assumed. But we shall see sooner or later, right? But the point is, if we looked at the good old roster, okay, bit of a mess, but this was my last guess, and actually it's been updated since then. I'm not sure Naj is coming back, but Kukri could be with Ash or with the new rival team, and I'm thinking, well, you know, a lot of us are thinking now Maxima's not going to make it. Angel's going to replace him. But expectations could be shattered, right? But there's still a chance that Kukri could be leader of another team. Who knows, right? And Hayden, maybe Hayden will join Ash. It's possible, right? Yeah, I have no idea if Team South America is going to come back. No idea. I still think there's going to be a collab team in there somewhere. This is all wishful thinking, but you know, Kim, maybe Kim's still here. Who knows? I don't know. It's really interesting. So let me know what you think. Where do you think Kukri's going to be? Is Kukri going to be joining a team? Remember, he was a team leader before. Is he going to be team leader of a new team down here, which is going to be absolutely bizarre, right? Because we've already got. Well, actually, we don't know if Sylvie's here. Sylvie could come back, and Mian could come back, and everyone's going to be like, "What? Really? You're bringing back those 3 newcomers, and you're not going to bring back Kim, and you're not going to bring back Whit?" And you're like, what? And where's Hayden supposed to go after that? Who knows? It's all up in the air. It's all very interesting. So that's it. We're going to have to find out next time. And of course, Tokyo Game Show coming up at the end of September, and we're going to get some more reveals then. So I can't wait. So we'll see you all next time. Take it easy, everybody. Oh my gosh. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe. Oh, see you on the stream.